Hello, my name is Richard and thank you for watching this bite-sized session on the Diffusion of Innovations tool. Now, the aim of this short video is to help you understand how this tool can help you understand how colleagues react to change and why not everyone is going to be instantly brought into a new initiative. So to help us understand how our colleagues feel about making changes, the Diffusion of Innovations curve, which was created by Rogers in 1962 and still helps us today to consider where people fit into a spectrum of how they're going to react to change. Now, it also helps us to understand the speed at which colleagues are willing to adopt a change. Remember, you may be very excited about your initiative, but this tool will help you understand why some of your colleagues may not be on the same page as you immediately and will therefore require a bit more time to get the necessary buy-in for your project. So where we naturally sit on the bell curve can be demonstrated in the example of how we react to new technology. There will be some of you using the latest iPhone, while others are still using a landline and will never give in to the hype of why they should embrace this new technology. The majority of us will in time go with the new ways of communicating and will at some point own an iPhone or similar project. But to give the product momentum, then companies concentrate on engaging with those early adopters. So when looking in more detail on the curve, a very small proportion of our colleagues will fall into the innovator category. They are an important group, however, as they will be the first to learn about change and adopt this change. They will do it regardless, as they are more willing to take risks and always seeking better ways of working. So following the innovators are the early adopters. Now, they still only represent a small percentage of our overall workforce, but are usually highly respected and help to bridge the gap into our larger population of the early majority. This is an important group to concentrate your efforts when trying to spread a new change, as they will be highly influential in supporting your ideas to sustain more widely. Now, the main bulk of our colleagues will sit in the early and late majority camp. They will all need more convincing on implementing a change and will take longer, as they will require more evidence before they are willing to get on board with the change. They can be cynical but practical, as they want to be part of a change but just need more convincing. Now, once we cross this chasm from the early adopters into this larger group, then improvements are much more likely to be sustained and become business as usual. Finally, we have the last group, known unfortunately as the laggards. Now, this population are never likely to get on board with change, but as they only represent a small overall percentage of our workforce, your efforts with the other elements will reap benefits you seek. I would like to think we can convince everyone in the organisation to accept change, but we nonetheless need to acknowledge that a small proportion of our colleagues will struggle. And although we need to support these colleagues, they should not be our primary focus. Many thanks for listening, and remember that as individuals we react differently to change, and we need to take this into account when engaging with colleagues when embarking on any improvement project. For any further information, please do not hesitate to contact the Improvement Hub via Twitter, email or in person.